Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It is Jason Thrifts. It is Thursday afternoon. And that means it's a little preview for tonight's thrifty business. And tonight is something I think we all wrestle with, have wrestled with, are wrestling with, are going to wrestle with. Have you outgrown your house? Now, depending on how much you are into online selling, it could be just a very side gig where you're selling, 10 items a week and you only have 50 listed. A house can handle that. But has your business grown and grown and grown where you now have outgrown your house and you need to do something about that? A, because it'll make work more, make it easier. B, because your family's going to kill you. That's usually the 1-2 punch. And good to see everybody. Hello, Becky, Lily, Lisa, Tori, Debbie. What's going on? So tonight we're going to talk to Greta. The funny thing was we had other things we were going to talk to Greta about, and we might touch on tonight. But she is going to share the story with how she ended up with this kick-ass old school vintage building in her little town that she lives in. And that's where it's at right now. And quite a story how she ended up with it. But even more so, she is using part of it for other people, other tenants, and then part of it for her business. But when she got the building, it was full of stuff. And her friend said, hey, just get a big dumpster and throw all that stuff away. And she's like, heck no. I don't want to put stuff in landfill that doesn't need to be in landfill. These items, these treasures, just haven't found their right forever home yet. And so she set about getting those things up and sold and to where they need to be, to the right people. And then she is starting to build out the building. And this view that we're looking at, that's the post office. So not only did she take her business out of her house and put it in its in a proper space, she's across the street from the post office. Oh my gosh, does it get any cooler than that? So look forward to talking to her about that. Now, I have done the exact same thing. However, I didn't buy a building. Most people in our situation, when they realize they've outgrown the house, they usually go get a commercial space or a warehouse space or a warehouse/commercial space. Not many of us go buy a whole building like Greta did, but I actually bought a house. And so where I'm sitting right now, I know it's a little dark on the other lights on, this is the master bedroom of the house. There's the bathroom. And the joy for me is it's 4 doors away from the house I live in. So I just walk down the street. My commute every morning is 4 houses. But it was when you can buy a place, now we can all go out and rent a place. We all can do that. But when you buy a place, when you're able to buy a place at the end, whenever you're done with this as your business, you have equity. You have an investment. So now for me, when I'm done here, I could either sell it and make some money or rent it and maybe make more money long term. So I almost was ready to rent a place, but the end of renting a place, you have nothing to show for that rent. And so what we realized was maybe we'll buy a place. And so that worked out. We'll talk about that tonight. Yes. Plus I have a shower in my warehouse. I have 2 showers. 2 showers. So all right. So Kevin was in a house, then a commercial location, now back in the house. Tori is getting ready to convert her double garage. Yep. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Greta's story is unique, that she and how the building came to be in her possession, and then what she's doing with it. But it's still the same thought process. Now, some of you have built a shed, but when I say shed, it's a fancy one with electricity and plumbing maybe out back, and that's awesome too. But I'll tell you, for tonight, when we get to my part of the story, there was a point after all these years that I looked around my house and said, I can't take this anymore. Now, my wife had gotten to that point a long time ago, but this is my business. So she was very cool about it, as long as I tried to keep it under control. But even I was like, yeah, I got to get it out of the house. I need to work someplace and live someplace different. So, it has done wonders for everything, for my house, for my business. So if you're at that precipice, if you've ever thought about it, tune in tonight. Now, if you're not going to ever do that, that's cool. Greta's still got plenty to share that isn't about this, and Stephanie Canada is my co-host tonight. And the great thing about having Stephanie on, she has built her own website for the things she specializes in. Now, y'all know I specialize in music and tiki stuff. She specializes in patterns. And so she built a website that gets traffic. And that's a unique thing. And that's another thing that we all should strive to do. And some of her scores tonight are from her own website. And I get to talk about Madonna sex. Do you know what that is? If you don't, we're going to talk about it tonight. And it didn't make it to my scores tonight, although it is one. And you'll see it made it to my shipping tip. Sometimes a book needs, if you don't know, Madonna's sex is a book. So sometimes a book needs a little extra care in shipping. Not all books are created equal. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So got a lot of good stuff. So tonight, 8 o'clock East Coast, that is 7 o'clock in the Midwest, 6 o'clock for you mountain folk, and 5 o'clock here on the West Coast, the best coast, if I may. Only on YouTube, my channel, Jason T. Smith. And we're going to have a bunch of fun. I had a great stuff, great tips and scores and duds and everything set up. Yeah, my duds are something I thought was going to be a score. So, all our duds, yours and mine and my co-hosts, and, they're all things that we thought would be good. But this one actually shocked me that it wasn't good. Sometimes by the time you list something that sat around your house for too long, that moment for that thing being good has passed. This one was a unique, one-of-a-kind item that I thought would be like, yay, and it was boo. It was a boo. So, and I tell people, don't shop emotionally. I liked it so much, I didn't think, okay, is someone else going to like it? I liked it. My wife liked it. So we bought it, and it took a long time to find someone who liked it, but they didn't like it for enough money. All right, that's it. YouTube, tonight, 8 o'clock East Coast, Jason T. Smith, Greta, me, Stephanie. Got to be a fun show. And now I got to go figure out, what rum and mug to match up. All right, good to see everybody this afternoon. Most here are places where it's cold, so please stay warm, stay safe, watch that ice, and tune in tonight, especially if you've ever thought about getting the business out of the house. Talk about that. All right, buddy. Have a wonderful afternoon. See you in a couple hours.